Chosen One will be a surprise for you, June 23rd, 2025. Listen, this is not just another date on the calendar. This is not just another ordinary moment passing you by. This is an appointed time, a moment earmarked by the heavens for something extraordinary to reach your life. There are surprises, and then there are divine surprises. And this one, Chosen One, is the kind that reconfigures your future. June 23rd, 2025 is not approaching. It is arriving with a wave of favor, energy, and supernatural alignment that is meant for you and only you. This is not a coincidence. This is divine choreography. Watch this video until the end because something powerful is being released into your atmosphere. I want you to feel this message in your spirit, not just hear it with your ears. And as we journey together through this revelation, take a moment to write your warmest wishes in the comments and type 777 to activate your intention. This chapter is about setting a frequency of belief that energizes the universe to bring your hidden blessings into visible reality. The moment you write your wish with pure heart energy, you release a signal that reaches beyond the material, into the invisible forces working on your behalf. Now, Chosen One, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. June 23rd, 2025 carries a mysterious vibration that has been quietly building around you. Maybe you didn't notice it yet. Maybe it's felt like just another day to prepare for, to walk through like all the others. But this one holds something unseen. A blessing that's been hidden from your eyes until now is on its way to reveal itself. Not in noise, not in chaos, but in the kind of silence that speaks louder than thunder. You've been through days of doubt. You've carried the weight of uncertainty on your shoulders and still pushed forward. You've waited, not just with patience, but with expectation. And that expectation has ripened into a moment. This is your moment. This is not the kind of surprise that knocks on the door and disappears. This is the kind of surprise that walks into your life and never leaves. It is something you didn't see coming, but it sees you, clearly, fully, and intentionally. There is a divine pattern unfolding behind the scenes. You are being positioned where you belong, and all the distractions that tried to mislead you, all the detours that tried to delay you, are being overridden by the supreme plan of God. June 23rd, 2025 is a checkpoint in your spiritual timeline. It is a confirmation day. You're not missing anything. You're not late. You're not behind. You're on the exact frequency you need to be for the miracle to find you. Yes, find you. This isn't a matter of chasing blessings. It's about alignment. When you are in alignment, the blessing chases you. And you, Chosen One, are in divine alignment right now. It may not look like it on the surface. You may still be dealing with unanswered questions, delays, or silence, but heaven is active, even when the earth seems quiet. Don't be fooled by the appearance of stillness. Surprises from above always emerge from silence. You've been receiving subtle signs lately. Have you noticed them? Sudden flashes of intuition, repeating numbers, words that seem to leap out at you, dreams that don't feel like dreams. That is not your imagination. That is preparation. Those are spiritual clues preparing you for the moment that is now breathing down your timeline. What's coming on June 23rd is not random. It's relevant, it's real, and it's directly tied to the work you've been doing in secret, the faith you've been holding on to when no one else could see. Your breakthrough isn't going to come the way you expected it. And that's the whole point of the surprise. If you could see it coming, it wouldn't be miraculous. If you could predict the path, it wouldn't stretch your spirit. But this is going to stretch you, grow you, elevate you, and more importantly, it's going to reward you. What if I told you that this date is not about an event, but a shift? Not about a package on your doorstep, but a key turning in the unseen realm? Something locked is about to be opened. Something delayed is about to accelerate. Something hidden is about to reveal itself. Not by your doing, but by divine order. And this is why your enemies cannot stop it. They don't even know what's coming. The ones who doubted you, ignored you, betrayed you, they won't be able to comprehend how fast your life starts moving after June 23rd. That's because they weren't supposed to be part of this chapter. Their absence is your advantage. Their silence is your signal. You're not alone. You're just surrounded by divine strategy. The pressure you've been under was not punishment. It was proof. It was God testing the strength of the foundation before building the tower. Now that the foundation is ready, the structure can rise. And it will rise quickly. You are being raised in secret so that when you appear, you will be unshakable. You will carry authority in your presence. You will walk in rooms differently. And people will notice, without knowing what changed. This surprise is not just financial. It's not just spiritual. It's comprehensive. It's about you stepping into your next, the next version of yourself, the one who doesn't just believe in miracles, but lives inside of one, the one who doesn't chase opportunity, but becomes the opportunity others need, the one who doesn't question whether they're chosen, but owns it fully. And when this divine surprise unfolds, it will unlock more than you asked for. It will confirm your faith. It will stretch your capacity. And it will reposition your relationships, your responsibilities, and your reach. You won't have to explain yourself. You won't have to convince anyone. Your results will speak. Your presence will shift atmospheres. Your life will reflect the supernatural fingerprint of God. You are not just being given a blessing. You are being trusted with it. You are being trusted with wealth, wisdom, and influence. You are being trusted with healing energy, with magnetic clarity, with the voice to uplift others. Your assignment is being activated. Your identity is being reinforced. Your steps are being guided. June 23rd, 2025, is the date something reaches your life that was delayed for years. Not because you weren't ready, but because they weren't ready to see you receive it. But now the timing is right. Now the season has shifted. Now your name is being whispered in rooms you haven't entered yet. And favor is folding itself into the very air you breathe. Let this message anchor into your heart. Because what's coming is not a test. It's a taste. A taste of the life you were always meant to live. A taste of the divine reward for a soul that stayed soft through storms. You didn't let bitterness win. You didn't lose your integrity. You didn't surrender your vision. And that's why this surprise is coming. Not because you forced it, but because you flowed in the waiting. That's where the miracle lives. In the wait, in the stillness, in the unseen faith. There are angels on assignment right now. They're moving in places you can't see, making arrangements you didn't ask for, unlocking doors you didn't even knock on. That's the kind of love that is behind this surprise. It's not a reaction to your work. It's a celebration of your essence, your spirit, your alignment, your surrender. The universe is echoing back what you've been whispering in silence. Get ready, chosen one. You're not going to have to announce this shift. It will announce itself. The people who used to ignore your voice will now seek your wisdom. The opportunities you were denied will now knock louder than ever. And you'll be able to choose, because this time you are the authority in the room. This is only the beginning. The surprise is simply the key. What it opens is so much bigger. What's unfolding in your life, chosen one, is not a single moment. It is a divine unveiling. The surprise that's tied to June 23rd, 2025, isn't just about something arriving. It's about something unlocking within you. And once it's unlocked, there will be no going back. Your inner world has already shifted. You've already outgrown the spaces you used to feel comfortable in. You've already become too big for the limitations others tried to place on you. That pressure you've been feeling, that tension, that sense that something is about to happen, but you can't quite explain it, that's the expansion trying to break through. There's something different about this moment. It's quiet, but powerful. Invisible, but undeniable. It's almost like the air around you knows before your mind can fully catch up. Have you noticed how disconnected you feel from your old patterns lately? How the things that used to bother you don't hold the same weight anymore? That's not emotional fatigue. That's spiritual evolution. You're being recalibrated for what's next, for what's bigger, for what's worthy of the new you. Chosen one, your elevation is not coming by force. It's coming by flow. It's not going to require you to fight for attention or chase down recognition. It's going to require you to stand in your truth. The moment you fully accept who you are, what you carry, and what you were created for, the surprise becomes inevitable. The universe, the divine plan, it doesn't respond to neediness. It responds to readiness. And you, whether you know it or not, are ready. You've probably been feeling disconnected from people, from routines, even from goals that once seemed meaningful. That's not failure. That's a filter. You're being filtered away from distraction and reconnected to purpose. You're being prepared for impact. June 23rd will not just bring a shift in your outer world. It will validate everything that's been shifting in your inner world. It's the yes your soul has been waiting for. But don't expect it to look how you imagined. Because this is not the work of man. It's the mystery of the divine. It may come through someone you least expect. It may arrive in the form of a message, an opportunity, or even a sudden realization that breaks a mental chain you've been carrying for years. It could be a single call that changes your entire week. A conversation that sparks an idea that becomes a movement. A yes that floods into your life and turns every previous no irrelevant. Here's the truth. What's meant for you will never arrive in confusion. It may be unexpected, it may be unconventional, but it will be clear. It will bring peace. It will spark something deep within your spirit. The surprise you're about to receive will not bring anxiety. It will bring alignment. It won't feel like more weight. It will feel like a divine lift. You'll rise into it and wonder how you ever lived without it. This is the reward for all those moments you chose growth over comfort. All the times you forgave even when it hurt. All the days you kept showing up even when your soul was exhausted. The universe has been keeping receipts. God has been keeping count. And now, the release is here. Chosen one, everything you lost in the last season was never the real loss. What you were actually losing was what no longer served you. What you thought was rejection was protection. What you called delays were really divine reroutes. And now that your route is clear, the surprise can arrive without interference, without noise, without confusion, like light breaking through a stormy sky. And let's be honest, this journey hasn't been easy. You've endured isolation, misunderstanding, spiritual warfare, even self-doubt. But still, you rose. Still, you stayed faithful. Still, you chose light. And for that, heaven is responding. You may not see it yet, but the realms above you are rejoicing. There's a shift in the winds. There's a ripple in the spiritual waters. You've been prayed over in silence by angels assigned to your destiny. You've been protected in battles you didn't even know were raging around you. And now is your turn to receive. Not beg, not plead. Receive. You've entered a portal of favor. The energy around you is clearing. The noise is settling. Your frequency is rising. You are no longer being overlooked. You are being anointed in public for what you carried in private. And the surprise that is being released on June 23rd is not just proof. It is permission. Permission to take up space. Permission to be fully seen. Permission to step boldly into what was always yours. This surprise will also shift how others see you. People who once underestimated your value will have no choice but to acknowledge your impact. Your life is about to become a mirror of divine timing and intentional breakthrough. You will no longer feel like you have to explain your journey. Your results will be the explanation. Don't be surprised if people from your past start reaching out. Don't be surprised if new connections suddenly appear and feel divinely timed. That's the orchestration of your next chapter. You're not just entering a new season. You're being introduced to your next dimension. And every dimension brings new tools, new voices, and new responsibilities. You're going to have to let go of some things, thoughts, habits, fears, that can't travel with you into this upgrade. Not because you're losing anything, but because you're finally ready to stop playing small. You're finally ready to stop dimming your light to make others feel comfortable. You're finally ready to receive not just answers, but acceleration. The energy that's being released on June 23rd, 2025, is not here to play games with your destiny. It's here to remind you who you are. It's here to pull you out of delay and drop you into divine motion. You've been waiting, and now the wait is becoming a witness. You're about to witness what it feels like when the universe says, now. And when that moment arrives, stay grounded. Stay grateful. Don't let the blessing distract you from the purpose. Don't let the surprise shock you into silence. Celebrate it, yes, but use it. Use it to bless others. Use it to build what only you can build. Use it to walk fully in the light you were created to carry. Because this is bigger than just a moment for you. This is a prophetic domino. Once this falls, everything else starts falling into place. It's the key that unlocks not one, but multiple doors. It's the sound that breaks the silence. It's the divine yes that shakes the dust off your dreams and says, wake up, it's time. Chosen one, the countdown has already begun. June 23rd, 2025 is closer than it feels. The surprise is already in motion. The only question is, will you be ready when it lands? Will you recognize it, receive it, and rise with it? You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to blaze a trail. And this surprise is the spark. Something is building in the unseen. It's like a spiritual drumbeat echoing louder with each passing hour. And this sound isn't just for everyone, it's for you. There's a specific frequency carrying your name, your energy, your promise. And on that day, it will manifest. The air around you will feel different. You'll feel like something is about to happen. And it is. But you won't be afraid. You'll be aware. This isn't just about having something new. It's about becoming someone new. This surprise coming your way has identity written all over it. It's not here just to bless your situation. It's here to confirm who you really are. The journey you've walked wasn't just about survival, it was about revelation. And now, on June 23rd, you will be revealed. Not to the world first, but to yourself. Because what's coming will show you that all along, the power you needed was already within you. You just needed a divine moment to bring it forward. There's something sacred about timing. You can't force it. You can't rush it. But when the timing is right, things happen that logic can't explain. You've entered that sacred zone, and this surprise has been assigned to arrive when you're most aligned. And guess what? That moment is almost here. The waiting season is not wasted. It was filled with divine preparation. All the inner work, all the tears, all the quiet prayers, they've fertilized the ground for this blessing to bloom. And let's be honest, chosen one, you haven't had it easy. While others were celebrating, you were cultivating. While others were distracted, you were digging deep. You chose healing over hiding. You chose forgiveness over revenge. You chose elevation over comfort. And heaven has taken note. Now, your reward is being dispatched, not as a favor, but as a fulfillment. You were built for this. You were made for this. You were chosen for this. The surprise that's coming isn't arriving to fix your life. It's arriving because you already did the work that fixed the foundation. Now, the structure can rise. What once felt like delay will feel like perfect divine design. You will understand why it had to happen this way, why the pain shaped you, why the betrayal taught you, why the silence trained you to hear beyond noise. Every thread is being woven into a masterpiece, and this surprise is the final stroke of confirmation. People will say, "How did that happen so quickly?" But you will know, it didn't happen quickly. It just became visible suddenly. There's a vast difference between sudden and swift. Swift means fast. Sudden means it was happening behind the scenes all along. And now it's visible. The universe has been arranging this moment with extreme precision. You weren't forgotten. You were being strategically positioned. You weren't behind. You were being shielded. And now the covering is lifting.